Welcome, everybody, to the Steve and Bobby Show. My name's Steve Williams, and I'm here with Bobby Bliatu, the man, the legend. How you doing, Bobby? What's going on, man?
Not much, man.
All right. We're going to talk about some stuff that seems to have gone under the radar, kinda. I want to discuss Michael Cohen and his lovely vacation he's going to be doing for 3 years.
Under the radar.
Yeah, I think it's under the radar. Right? Well, look, let's put it this way. This was what?
He's not going under the radar.
He's going over the radar, right? No, but I think that Michael Cohen is the Michael Cohen situation in itself, because of the William Barr situation and the contempt of Congress and all the stuff that's going on this week. This is one of those little things that got kind of swept under the rug, in my opinion. Okay, it was in the news for what, Monday when he was, or Saturday, whenever it was. So I kind of want to discuss Michael Cohen, and I kind of want to, there's a lot of things that he's going to a federal institution there.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's going to prison.
A lovely prison.
Yeah, but he's going to prison. He's getting punished for all the things, and a lot of us have swept it under the rug because it's kind of old news, right? This whole report, everything that we continue to concentrate on, everyone's getting tired of it. And for some of us, I take value that he's going, and there's another issue that we can take up with, and that's absolutely fine. But at least folks know that folks that were working with this administration, within this administration, following the instructions of this administration, are getting locked up, are going to prison. Understand, the actions that they're taking, they're going to prison. We'll talk in a little bit about that issue.
So what I find astonishing about all this, and like you're saying, they're going, the problem that I have is why Michael Cohen was the personal attorney of Donald Trump. This should be big news. This should be everywhere, in my opinion. But it's just another day in a Trump world, right? In a Trump administration. And I kind of want this is kind of the way it was displayed in the press. This is something that I took a snippet of. Check it out.
Was spotted on the Upper East Side Saturday. He confirmed he'll hold a news conference today before heading to a federal prison facility in Orange County. The 53-year-old was sentenced to 3 years for tax evasion, lying to Congress, and campaign finance crimes. The charges relate to a scandal involving hush money payments to women who allegedly had affairs with President Trump before he took office.
So that's basically the way that was covered. Mm-hmm. That guy was laid back. The gentleman is going to be going, Michael Cohen will be going to prison, and he spouted off his charges.
That's how news is supposed to be. Remember.
So you're saying he was doing it nonpartisan?
News is supposed to be that way.
So he's being nonpartisan?
Yeah, they're not us. We can say, hey, Cohen's going to prison. But you guys got to realize what he's going to prison for, right? And then that's the argument that everyone has.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't collusion. No, it wasn't collusion. It was still under the instruction of this president that we have. Yeah. I mean, does it matter?
And what I find absolutely fascinating, that one of the charges was obstruction of justice. Right?
Yeah, right.
Do I need to talk any more about this? Obstruction of justice is one of the reasons Michael Cohen is going to jail. Right. So everybody out there, beating a dead horse. Anyway, another thing I found kind of interesting. This you kind of educated me off in between shots here about this prison. I kind of want to let's do the prison. Let's shoot the thing of where he's going and what prison he's going to.
Let's see if you think this is fair. Listen to every line that is said by the reporter. In this report that's coming up, listen to every line. And as you listen, what's your reaction? Let's see.
President Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, is scheduled to start his prison sentence today. Cohen is expected to begin his 3-year sentence for tax fraud and campaign finance violations in Otisville, New York. That's the prison Cohen requested because it's close to New York City and its popularity with Jewish inmates. Cohen was originally set to begin his sentence in March, but was granted a delay for shoulder treatment and testimony to Congress.
How absolutely wonderful. He's going to the prison he requested.
Well, he's going to prison first. That's my first thing, right?
Okay. How wonderful is it that he's basically going to a celebrity prison?
The way they say he's going to a prison of his choice, it sounds like, right? He's going to a prison of his choice.
They serve snacks and have a soda machine. I wonder if Riker has snacks in a soda machine in its commissary. I've never heard that you could choose your... Enlighten me on this.
They all have snack machines.
Enlighten me on this, Bobby.
They have snack machines.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, you get money and you spend money in.
And they have snack machines. I thought they had like a commissary.
You Yeah, well, okay, well, maybe not a snack machine itself, like a vending, but you can get snacks in prison.
Okay.
You have money for that.
And then you can choose what prison you go to too?
Nah, you know what?
Can you choose where you going?
How about just say it? It's unfair that some individuals who commit crimes like this can go to some prisons that are comfy, prisons that are comfy in comparison, right? In comparison to some places that you got to watch out because someone might shank you in the back. Right. You won't have to worry about that, right?
I've never in my life. I'm serious. I'm 47 years old, and this is the first time. I just must have missed it. The 47 years of my life that people can choose, even the rich can choose where they're going for prison. Yeah. Never heard that before. Just didn't realize it until I seen that.
You're surprised.
Yes, I am
You're
surprised.
that
I am actually shocked.
You think if we indicted and arrested Donald Trump, he'd go to like Gen Pop and Corcoran? Do you really think he'd be in Gen Pop and Corcoran?
Oh man,
he would not be.
I don't know.
Even a level 2 prison like Chowchilla, he wouldn't even be going to.
Chowtown.
You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Yeah. All right. And how fair and unfair it is. It's completely unfair. Yeah. Right. It is.
So you got blue collar prisons and you got white collar prisons.
Call it that way, but I don't know that. I actually don't know the population of that prison. They made it sound like it was a place where you have folks who committed crimes that were Jewish that went to that prison a lot. It didn't say that was a prison where
she specifically said it was Jewish population.
Well, Jewish population,
it's high concentration of Jewish population. That's the word she used.
I know, but it doesn't mean that they were rich Jewish folks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or movie stars or whatever it was. Because they do have some private prisons out there that have a lot more than soda machines. And
so they got another level. So Michael Cohen's he's in the middle tier.
He didn't get the treatment that Donald Trump would get when he goes.
No, but he's quitting. You stepped down, right?
I'm saying he's resigning.
He's resigning.
I'm saying he's resigning so he doesn't go.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about the former Justice Department officials. This is something else. We're going to switch it up a little bit.
Okay. That
have signed an open letter saying that at minimum Donald Trump could be at least obstruction of justice. He could be cited for or indicted on obstruction of justice. What do you think?
No, you know what? Look, you don't need to get all these 800 people, 350, what it started off with, the 405, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We knew this on day one. We knew this before. I mean, as soon as the report was released, you could read it. We did a show on this.
Yeah.
We talked about how he should have been found, guilty of obstruction of justice, at least indicted on it, right?
Yeah.
Start
at
those
minimum.
things, right? At a very minimum. But the efforts now are actually former
Justice Department alumni.
Right.
Yeah.
Folks who were there.
And this is another thing, I didn't realize it was an organization of former justice. They have alumni, they got a website. I went to their website. I mean, it's a legitimate website. And they actually posted, let's put the image up here. This is what they said on their website. They said, in our system, every accused person is presumed innocent, and it is always the government's burden to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. But to look at these facts and say that the prosecutor could not probably sustain a conviction of obstruction of justice, the standards set out in principles of federal persecution runs counter to logic and our experience. So basically what these people are saying, these former justices are saying, that William Barr, he dropped the ball on this.
Well, yeah, not just William Barr, but also Mueller, by stating that we could not find him guilty, because in that case, it's not their job and their burden to actually find them guilty.
Well,
right?
It's not Mueller's, is it?
Right, it's not Mueller's or it's them to indict.
Yeah.
Because indict doesn't mean they're guilty.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah, that means that you're just investigating.
Right, and you're just investigating it. So, so for Mueller to kind of say those things and to kind of make a judgment on those things, whether it was not in his purview, it shouldn't be there.
But how about the Attorney General?
He put a case in there. Well, Attorney General has that ability to do it too. But William Barr passed it on to Mueller, though. In one of his
Mueller passed it on to William Barr.
Well, Mueller passed it on to William Barr. William Barr passed it on to Mueller.
Oh, yeah, it's going back and
saying
forth.
that it's his job. It's his job. It wasn't his job to look at the evidence.
Yeah.
William Barr didn't look at the evidence.
Yeah.
He didn't evaluate the evidence to see if the evidence was true to the report. Right? He didn't check. So he's just assuming everything's correct. So in this particular case right here, I really do feel that Mueller put it on front and said, hey, look, I'm going to face a lot of stuff. I'm going to face things that I don't know who's going to back me up. Mueller said, you know what, I'm going to pass this on to Congress. And we called it. It's a blueprint for Congress to impeach and indict and get the
and the Attorney General also. Too.
It's there.
Yeah.
It is
Black
there in black and white of what to do.
Yep.
Here it is. And a lot of I've heard a lot of folks talk about justices say that, hey, look, we've putting people away for a lot less in obstruction of justice.
I know somebody that got caught jaywalking. They did 6 hours in jail. I know a dude personally. It's the truth. How's this guy? Look, you have a sitting president of the United States, a sitting U.S. president of the United States that basically told Congress, we are not doing any of your subpoenas. Yeah. How is that in itself not obstruction?
Right. No, well, that hasn't come up yet, so that has to come up. I mean, we're going after Barr now for doing it, right?
Right.
Well, not we, but
yeah, because he's contempt of Congress.
Right,
we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. So I mean, those things, they're doing it and they're moving. We'll talk about some of the strategies that they're taking, whether we like it or not. But I mean, the point is that we have to do something. Something has to be done, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of that strategy. Right?
Yep, right. And we'll talk about it. And actually, it's going to be in the third segment. I appreciate you guys watching. And by the way, we're on episode 18?
18, I think it is. 18.
Episode 18. I appreciate everybody
with fillers, with different things. And I mean, we're just here. You guys are here watching. Please, again, like anything else, comment, share. Let's get this going. All the things that we're trying to do and give opportunity out of Mad Talk TV shows and Mad Productions, in the
Central Valley. Appreciate everybody.
All right.
Tune into the second segment. We are going to be talking about some other interesting stuff. So stay tuned.